were, and I quote, "Oh my good Jesus." Look at the ground. Oh well. Nothing like getting you in the Christmas mood. As you may not know, October 7th is Trigeminal Neuralgia Awareness Day all over the world, and they light up the world in teal. And so I've showed it for the last 3 or 4 years, and the high level bridge is lit up and everything's lit up in teal. So I wanted to make a commemorative blanket for myself. So a sampler blanket is different squares in different stitches. So I started this one. This is a stockinette stitch, kind of a very basic knitting stitch. And they're measuring 8 by 8 roughly. Once I block it, it will. So this next one is called the moss stitch. Can you see? So it's going to be squares of cables and purling and garter stitch, like a whole bunch of different squares of knitting stitches, which will be fun to make. And then when I sew it all together, it'll be this beautiful blanket. Isn't that pretty? So that's my nod to trigeminal awareness. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go to their, we always have a get-together. It's on Thanksgiving weekend for us, which is October 7th, 8th. And they're having it on the Sunday, October 7th. Thanksgiving is the 8th. But we always have our family dinner on the 7th. So I don't really want to change that. It's more important for me to have the family dinner than to go. But I hate missing it. But you know what? Yeah, that's what I am making. And I'm going to be working with Abby on the Purple Cottage. And we're going to be probably doing a collab of some sort, doing crafts for trigeminal neuralgia. So I have to think of something I'm going to do, or some things, but I have to chat with her first. But yeah, so that's going to be good. Always good to bring awareness to something, you know? And perhaps by awareness, they will get a cure. With the snow and the golden leaves, I feel like I'm walking on a carpet. I finally got on my trainers, because I think from repeated exercise, your feet, you need to take care of them. Even though I'm just doing daily walking, after a while my little flats, like I mentioned in the last video, they're not supporting your arches. So yeah, so I pulled out my little treadmill trainers, and in the winter I will probably just walk on my treadmill like I used to, but I'll make it more of a daily thing. Everybody's house has some up, not everyone, but a lot of them have repainted their homes, and they have like autumnal wreaths on their doors. It looks so pretty. I might have to get one for my door. We're coming around a cold curb here. Turner and Ozzy are coming over. Come on. Tonight, Turner has been begging his parents and me literally every single night, can he sleep at Nana's house? We're like, why? So I said to Dia, if you have a free night, let him come. Then he'll stop. We have no idea why, but they said, Nana, it's because you were there, which was so sweet, but whatever. Probably just, you know, kids. I'm walking fast because it's a little cold. Before we dive into this delicious meal that Turner and I made, I wanted to show you guys. So we made this cake. Turner made this. What's it called, Turner?
A dragonfly cake.
It's a hummingbird cake. And it kept falling over, so Papa suggested we stick a straw down the center. And then I snipped it off. Turn the water off for a second. Then we made our secret family recipe ribs. Are they good, Turner? Are they good?
Mm-hmm.
What do you give them out of 10? These?
9 and 3/4.
Oh, I thought they were 10 before.
9 and 3/4.
And then we made homemade French fries. And they are, listen, crispy. I got that trick on a TV cooking show. So good. And they're not greasy. They're just, see, there's no grease on the paper. So good. Are they good? Mm-hmm. And then a salad. So that's what we're having for Din Din. Patrons. Mm-hmm. Richard and I are actually going out tonight. Like out, like, you know what I mean? Like for fun. My brother has just releasing a CD. So we're going to the CD release party. So I thought I'd show you guys once again how I get ready. My number one thing, we'll take a shower, is brushing these. Nothing gross than gross teeth. You know what I mean? So next thing I'm do is put on some moisturizer. Use Hydrogenius by L'Oreal. It's phenomenal. It's like giving your face a drink of water. It feels so good. It has that kind of serum feeling, even though I know it's not a serum, and see how nice it goes on? Just smooths on so nicely. Beautiful. I use this just about every day, unless I'm going out in the sun, and then I use a moisturizer that has sunscreen in it. Much better off. What do they call this? NYX, but they call it something NYX. Maybe one says put your foundation on first and then your concealer, but I always do it the other way because see how dark these are? But I'm going to try it the trendy way. Put the foundation on first and then I'll come back. I can chat to you guys while I do the other half. So yeah, it's kind of fun going out. Like, I mean, I did go to Sam Smith, but honestly, I was in a bit of a blur day. My folks was get to Sam Smith and that's it, you know, and came home and collapsed for 2 days. Okay, so I got my foundation on, make sure it's all blended in the neck. We're actually picking my mom up. She's going to this too, so it should be fun. She loves music and loves to dance, and this is her baby boy, so why not? See, I don't get how this is supposed to blend in. Do you know what I mean? How? But it's supposed to. I have a couple of marks I want to get rid of. Do you guys like watching people's get ready with me videos? I've never done a straight up, you know, get ready with me video, but I'm always fascinated watching people put their makeup on. I don't even know why. Okay, I had some orange concealer, which is supposed to, when you have dark eyes, it helps to, it depends on your complexion. If you're darker skinned, you use orange, I believe, and I think if you're lighter skin, I think you use yellow. I can't remember. But at first it looks so shocking because it's like, why am I putting orange on my face? But this one's already blended in, see? And I just put it right around the darkest part of my eye. And you just keep using your beauty blender and keep blending and blending until it's all mixed in. So next I'm going to get my finishing powder. This is what I use. It's by the brand Black Opal. And it's a really nice chocolatey finishing powder. This is one of the African American brand makeups. And it's nice because the finishing powders are not white and making you look kind of gray. And finishing powders get rid of all that shiny, shiny look. Gives you a really nice matte finish to your makeup. Oops, look what I did. That's why my house coat is always so dirty and gross. Makeup. And I can't put it in the wash every single day, so I just try to brush it off. I mean, I know it's makeup and I know I'm clean, so make sure your neck is not a different color than the rest of your body. Thing I forgot to mention, if you're going to be going out somewhere and you take the time to put on nice makeup, get the hairs out of your nose and off of your chin. So anybody older knows sometimes they get the odd hair under here and in their nose. Pick yourself up one of these tools. Takes 2 seconds. For my eyebrows, I just take this little spoolie thing. It has a tiny bit of brown on it, not much. And I just get them kind of in order. See how tiny it is? So next to my eyebrows, I'm using this pomade by MAC, and it's kind of a dark brown color, and I can't even read it anymore because it's... And there's also one I get from Sephora by, what is her name? Anastasia brow pomade. That's actually really good too. So there's a little bit on my angle brush. Always use an angle brush. I have to use the mirror in the bathroom so I can see. And you're just kind of following the line that you did with that little spoolie. One of those silly how to do shows. Now this one doesn't match, so... But they say they're not supposed to be twins. They're sisters, your brows. So it doesn't matter if they don't look identical. They're okay. For my blush, this one is by Sally Hansen. You can see it. And it's called Dusk. I use this all the time. All the time. Daytime, nighttime, doesn't matter. I just put it on that round ball of my cheek here and nowhere else. This one is my MAC, and this is my bronzer, and it is called Gold Deposit. Above the blush, across my forehead, not too much, so I don't want to look like a light bulb. I don't put it down my nose anymore because it shows your pores when you get older, so I don't do that line down there, but I do my chin, and I do above my lip right there. It's just a little, like when the light hits it, it looks beautiful, especially in pictures. There. Eyes, I have this 120 color palette by BH Cosmetics, and there's a whole neutral palette underneath of a whole bunch of neutral colors, and this one, and I'm wearing a top that has red and purple, so I'm gonna put a really light, maybe this one, and then I'm gonna put a deeper that on. And then I will probably put in the crease something dark in here. So I'm going to be working with that one, and one of these. I'll close my eyes so you can see what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and do my other eye. So the purple was first. Right. Did the whole lid purple. Oh, pretty. So I'm going to put the red kind of a little bit more mid-eye. And also over with the purple. I'm leaving purple here, but putting the red kind of mid-eye. Let's see if that's the same. A little bit more. And then I will take the, take my brush again, clean the fallout. That black, and I always do like a triangle. I don't know if you can see, but I put a bit there and then a bit there and then make like a little triangle right there and blend it in. I want to have a shadowy eye. Yeah, that's pretty. Eyebrows, just under the brow, I'm just gonna put this stuff. It's for eyebrows, but you could also use your concealer. Just gives, you know, a little bit more finishing to your eye. So I just put my eyeliner on, and I used e.l.f. And I love their eyeliner. I've used expensive ones and inexpensive ones. This is the best. And this is drugstore stuff. So I'm just going to do my mascara. So I've done my mascara, and I used black first to get the length that I want. And then I touched it up with this cool, excuse my finger showing, burgundy by L'Oreal. I love it because it kind of goes with the eyeshadow. Then underneath in here, like I literally pull this back, and I use this smoky coal from Sephora. All down in there, and it gives your eyes those mysterious eyes, you know. So next I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to go with this one, and this is that lipstick that stays on, you know, when you're talking and eating and drinking. So I'll put it on first. And for me, it really stings when it goes on, which means you shouldn't be using it. You know what I mean? But, you know, no pain, no gain. Right now it's really sticky, so I'll put a second coat on because I like to cover up that pigment flaw in my lip. There. And I mean, it's a burning, like Halloween fire. And then the next one is the gloss that goes on. Hang on. It looks like this. There. There you go. See? So I will pop these puppies into my purse, and then last thing I'm going to do with my face is I'm going to set my makeup. Where is it? Here it is. And this is also by NYX Dewy Finish. So close my eyes, make sure I'm there, and I will just let that dry, and that keeps your makeup set. My finished look, hope you like it. And this is the top I was talking about, and there's purple somewhere on here. Oh yeah, right there. So my eyes kind of echo the purpleness. So I better hurry up and get my jewelry. I've got some jewelry on, but I don't have my bracelets and my purse, and get the heck, grab my lipsticks, get out the door so we're not late. So we're just on our way home. It is 11:30, so it wasn't too late of a night, which was kind of nice. Didn't you appreciate that, Richard?
Yes.
I like that. What did you think of the show?
Good. It's really good. The one song especially.
That slower one about
The love.
Love song?
Yeah.
And I like the one we got up to dance to.
Oh, you like that one? I didn't particularly, but I like the love one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Written by Daddy.
The words.
That's what it said.
Music was written by Brett, but the lyrics were
That's
written
not
by
bad.
Dan. Yeah. But it was really good. It was really, it's sort of neat to see somebody's original music with a full-on band. Like I wanted to ask my brother, how does he do the charting for everybody? Like, how does he write their music? You know what I mean? I have to ask him. Or does he just say, put it in the key of, excuse me, G, you know what I mean? I want to ask him that one day. So we just dropped my mom off, and we picked up Julia on the way there, and my mom, and then we just dropped my mom off. So we're gonna go home and I'm gonna scrub all this off my face. All this makeup, but it was really nice. There was lots of family there. My sister, her husband, my sister's daughter, my niece, her husband, my nephew and his girlfriend, my uncle. So yeah, there was a lot of family supporting, wasn't there? But the place was pretty crowded. Did you notice how full it was, Richard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was about, Brett said it holds 250, so I'd say there was a good 200 people there. It wasn't full, but it was, you know. So yeah, we went to a CD release party. And oh, I got a t-shirt. And I got M&Ms that have my brother's picture on them and the name of the album. Then his album name is on the M&Ms, which is kind of cute. So yeah, so we're heading home now. My walk, it is an absolutely gorgeous day. I just want to get it done because Curtis is coming over with a day for supper and they should be here soon. And I know if I get all cozy and comfy, I won't do it. Yesterday was treadmill. It was good, but I just don't like it as much as being outside. The neighborhood Labrador came over to play with me. But anyway, I just wanted to get it done because it's just, if you can get fresh air for me, it's just more healing. Those pills, this is like what? That was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today's Sunday. 4 days. Pain is gone. I mean, it's like a 3 from a 12. On this side, actually, it's completely gone. That was the worst side. And the other side, just a couple of twinges I got yesterday when I was at my brother's thing. There's a couple of little twinges. I even got up dancing and everybody was looking at me like, what? She's well enough to boogie and shake? I'm like, oh yeah. You can't ever take my boogie from me. Anyway, I'm walking on the road because the sidewalks are too wet. So I better stop vlogging because I might get hit by a car. Bye. So I just had a great meeting with Janet. I gave her a little present. I had ordered the scarves on Wish. I don't know if you can see that they have, well, here's a gray one. Let me open it up. Hold on. It has sheep all over it. Oh, hard to see. They have sheep all over them. And I got her a blue one and me a pink one. In case we're out in public and, you know, with our yarn. And it's still coming. We've been meeting and meeting. It takes a long time to set up a business and do it properly. So we're just being patient and getting it all done the right way. So we've had some glitches with our website, but it's coming. So for those of you that were wondering, and we are starting a YouTube channel, probably be up in the next week or two, and it's going to be the basics of beginning knitting and how to follow a pattern and all of those things like that. And yeah, so it'll be good. But I don't want to rush everything because everyone's like, well, when is it going up? When is it? Not you guys, but you know, people around here. Well, when are you guys gonna, you know, set it up? We just talked to the distributor about our yarn, and the yarn that we ordered is hand dyed. So each ball is well, not each ball, but each color is hand dyed. And so that's why it's taking a while to get here, but it's going to be gorgeous. Trust me, gorgeous yarn. But don't you love my scarfie with my little sheep on it? Janet wore hers around her neck and stuff, but I thought, I'm going to make a head wrap out of it. So I don't want to go outside today because it's so cold, but I think the sooner I get my walk done, the better. So I'm just going to just do it, as Nike says. Just do it. So I'm going to go. Just went outside and harvested half of the grapes. There's so many in here, and lots of them didn't turn purple yet, but it's getting cold. But then I was interrupted by that little short man. I heard this, hi, Nana. And who was it? What's your name?
Indy.
Indy, that's right. Do you want some more?
Yeah.
He's got icing on his mouth because he's having a piece of cake. And I'm not giving it to him because I don't want him to make a big mess. His parents are moving today, so we have little Indy man. Right, Indy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want the rest of your cake? I'm out for a walk. As you can see, it's a much nicer day today. I don't know where the sunshine came, but hey, last thing I wanted to do today was go for a walk. Absolutely the last thing. But I did it. I go by that motto, the Fry Life on YouTube. Do what you think you can't do. We had Indy over last night. And you know, I was out in the backyard picking those grapes. And he comes in the house with Papa. Hello, hello, hello. Then he comes to the back door and he goes, hi, Nana. And I'm like, hi, Indy. Gives you the biggest hug. And this morning he was the cuddliest, sweetest little thing. And I just realized, you know, that innocence and unconditional love that you get from babies and children is so valuable. There's no judgment. They just love you. You give them love and caring, and they love you back. It's just such a beautiful sight to behold, you know? Home from our Stitch Club, and they all surprised me with a healing blanket because I hadn't been feeling good. I have no idea how they managed to do all this. I don't know when they did it. I have no idea. And they're like lap blankets, you know, throw over your legs and stuff when you're napping. And I love it. And I was in tears. I was very thoughtful. And what a nice surprise, hey? Everybody's hands, everybody had a hand in it. So neat. What a beautiful keepsake this is. Isn't that nice? I woke up with horrible pain again today on my left side. So I'm not sure if it's because I talk so much. Well, I didn't really, but you're out visiting with your friends. And so you're chatting more than you usually do. But yeah, but it's raining and I'm not giving up on my walk. Richard said to me, "Why are you getting out of your bed and going for a walk?" But for me, it's just kind of like telling my body, I'm going to win. I'm winning this. Because pain is a sensation. It is not any destruction of my body. It's not like a broken leg. If I walk on it, I'm going to damage it, or you know what I mean? Trigeminal pain is pain. It's a sensation. But my legs work, my lungs work, my heart works, and all of that. So it literally is mind over matter. And that's all it is. And if I can continue to keep my body in pretty good condition physically by walking, then that's better than nothing. But believe you me, or believe me you, as Wendy Williams says, believe me you. When I'm done this walk, I'm going back to lay down, or at least sit down and knit or something. So here's my supper, albeit yellow. My hominy grits with some butter, my cheese omelet, and some fresh pineapple, and some hot tea. Yummers. That looks good. Easy to chew. You don't even have to chew. Swallow. So I just want to end the vlog here. I emailed my neurologist early this morning to tell him that none of the meds are working. And when I up the meds, last night we almost went to the hospital because my mouth felt like it was burning. You could tell I can't really talk that well. Yeah, it's not working. So he's going to take me in next Wednesday, and we're going to try Botox for pain. So if anybody knows anything about that, let me know. And now I'm going to say goodbye and see you guys, because I'm so late doing this vlog. It's already falling into the next vlog. But, you know, I'll get it together one of these days. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you very much. And we'll see you real soon. Bye.